Next, on the other hand, statesmen seems to have extraordinarily bad memory. Statesmen, political persons. So next, author came to talk about statesmen. According to him, statesmen have very poor memory. One example he has given: let two statesmen attempt to recall the same event. Let us take two statesmen, okay, from opposite party. Let them recall the same event. What will happen? For example, at some cabinet meeting, and each of them will tell you that the other story is so inaccurate that either he has a memory like a sieve or is an audacious perverter of the truth. So in a cabinet meeting, just imagine there was two statesmen, and that cabinet meeting, just imagine, let them think about the same event. What will happen? The statesman, one will blame other person, okay, other will blame blames his idea. He is inaccurate, he forgot, this is not good, I have the right report அப்படின்னு இவன் சொல்லுவான். இவன் சொல்கிறத பார்த்து அவன் இவனா ரொம்ப போல்டா, okay, audacious means very bold. In a bold way they are blaming that opposite party. See na என்ன அர்த்தம்? லைக் சல்லடையில் சலிச்சா only few things will come as a dust. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி மெமரி இருக்கும் மாதிரி both will argue, but in truth, what author is coming to say, the two statesmen, they have poor memory only, okay. And the frequency with which with the facts in the autobiography and speeches of statesmen are challenged. So leave this. If we take autobiography of statesmen, political person's autobiography, you know very well, a man who is writing a book about himself. If they take their autobiography, there also we can't get a good statesman, okay. There also he can see their poor memory only. Suggests that the world has not yet begun to produce an ideal statesman. So from the autobiography we will come to know, till now the world that hasn't produced a good statesman, ideal statesman, a moral statesman, okay. இது வரைக்கும் இல்லை. இது வரைக்கும் பார்த்த எல்லா ஸ்டேட்ஸ்மென்மே they have poor memory only. Men who, like great poets, have the genius of memory and of intellect combined. So again he is telling that poets only have a good memory. Okay, in the next paragraph, interesting paragraph, in that author he has taken an example from an ordinary family. So far we have seen how that anglers, sports persons, and next whom we have seen, that students and statesmen so in the mari particular field of people we took, and we saw their memory, okay. And in the last stanza, author is telling that leave those kind of people, will come to an ordinary man, okay. Ordinary man, that middle class man, daily working man. We will see about his memory, how his memory works. At the same time, ordinarily good memory is so common that we record a man who does not possess it as eccentric. So what do you mean by eccentric? Eccentric means tending to act strangely, okay. Ordinarily good memory is so common that we record a man who does not possess it as eccentric. So they have a poor memory also. It is look very strange. I have heard of a father who, having offered to take the baby out in a perambulator, was tempted by the sunny morning to pass on his journey and slip into a public house for a glass of beer. So there was a father. That father, he took his baby in a perambulator. Perambulator, you know very well. In your book itself you can see. This is called perambulator. And a father took his baby in a perambulator, and he went to outside. When he was moving, and he has crashed a wine shop, okay. After seeing wine shop, he left the baby out of the shop and he went inside for a glass of beer, okay. So leaving the perambulator outside, he disappeared through the door of the saloon bar. So he just left the baby out of the shop and he went inside. A little later, his wife had to do some shopping, which took her past the public house. So after some time, fortunately, his wife crashed that particular shop when she was going for shopping. She discovered her sleeping baby. Indignant at her husband's behavior, she decided to teach him a lesson. So fortunately, he noticed her baby. So indignant, out of anger of her husband's deed, she just wants to teach him a lesson, okay. So she wheeled away the perambulator. She took her baby, okay, without informing her husband. Picturing to herself his terror when he would come out and find the baby gone. So I'll take my baby, let my husband come out, and he will get shock after. Finding that there is no baby. Okay, shock ஆகி அவன் தேடட்டும் அப்படின்னு நினச்சி she took her baby to her house. She arrived home anticipating with angry relish the white face and quivering lips that would soon appear with the news of that the baby had been stolen. Just she was waiting that her husband will enter with anticipating means expectation. She is expecting that her husband will come to home with white face, with pale face and quivering lips na that shivering lips oda வந்து I missed my son அப்படின்னு வந்து சொல்லுவாருன்னு எதிர்பார்த்துட்டு she is sitting. What was her vexation? However, when just before lunch her husband came in smiling cheerfully and asking, well my dear, what's for lunch today? But out of vexation, contrast to her expectation, what happened? Her husband very happily entered the home and asking his wife, what is the lunch today? Okay, what happened? Actually he forgot the baby itself. Okay, baby வெளியே எடுத்துட்டு போன மேட்டரையே he forgot. And having forgotten all about the baby and that fact that he had taken it out with him. So see, this is the memory loss of ordinary people. ஓகே, நம்மளே அப்படி தான் நிறைய பேரோட லைஃப்பில் இது நடந்திருக்கும். அண்ட் ஹவு மெனி மென் பிலோ த ரேங்க் ஆஃப் அ ஃபிலாசபர் would be capable of such absent-mindedness as this? So as a human being, okay, we are next to philosopher na they have philosopher தத்துவவாதிகள், they have next to priest. Okay, they have wonderful memory. So next to them we are as a human being, we are in that place, be capable of such absent-mindedness as this. So அப்படி இருக்கிறப்ப இந்த மாதிரி absent-mindedness-லாம் நடக்கிறது, how it is possible? Most of us, I fear, are born with prosaical efficient memories. So prosaical na dull memory. Okay, most of us, I fear, are born with prosaical efficient memories na. Some people they have poor memory and some people they have one nice memory. If it were not so, the institution of the family could not survive in any great modern city. So what how he concludes the lesson? So without memory, no family can run their life in the modern city. So according to him, forgetfulness, is it necessary or not? It is necessary only, because through forgetfulness only we can forget the bad incidents in our life. Okay, அப்படி மறதிங்கிறது இல்லைனா அதையே நினச்சிட்டு இருந்தோன்னா life will become என்ன சொல்கிறது hell. Okay, we can't lead our life happily. So forgetfulness, it is very very essential in everybody's life. Then only we can lead a happy life. Okay, I hope you can understand the lesson. And for this week's sleep test, take this lessons 3 marks. Write and send me. Study well.